I heard something this morning that really spoke to me. And I want to come on here and hopefully provide some value, give you a fresh perspective, and give you a different way of looking at a certain thing in your life, right? I'm talking specifically about devices, about the things in your life that you feel like you have to give up, whether it's the drinking, whether it's the smoking, the dipping, whatever in your life right now is something that you do not like about yourself, something that doesn't align with who you are, something that you're maybe embarrassed about, something that you want to completely remove from your life. That could be sleeping in, that could be binge eating, that could be whatever it is in your life that you know does not align with who you are as a person. Now, the reason why this is important is because terminology, the way that we speak to ourselves, the way that we talk to ourselves, all of that really matters. And the reason why it's important is because when you tell yourself that you are giving up smoking, that you are giving up dipping, that you are giving up alcohol, you are telling yourself that it is something that you have to sacrifice. You are telling yourself that when things get hard again, and when you need something to make you feel better momentarily, you're going to go back to that. That might be sleeping in. That might be hanging around with negative people. That might be negative self-talk. Whatever you keep verbally saying that you're giving up, we have to change the way that we say it and how we look at it. You are not giving up anything. You are not sacrificing anything. You are liberating yourself from something that doesn't align with you. You are liberating yourself from the binge eating. You are liberating yourself from something that you used to do that no longer fits in with the values of your day-to-day life. We can replace that negative self-talk with positive reinforcement. I am not a smoker. I am not a drinker. I am the type of person that fulfills his promises and fulfills her commitment to making sure that I feel so full in my life that I don't feel like I have to go back to something. You're not giving up anything. You're not sacrificing anything, because that means that when it gets hard, when things are not falling into place where you think they need to be, and you have a hard day, you're going to go back to that, because that means that that was your comfort. That was something that you thought you needed. That was something that you felt like you wanted. So when you're giving something up, when you're sacrificing something, you're telling yourself that it is something that has to be in your life, but you are sacrificing it. You're not sacrificing anything. You're not giving up anything. You are liberating yourself from a bad habit, a negative tendency, a bad way of thinking that was holding you back in life. You have to really, really understand that words do matter. So that might be you are liberating yourself from the idea that you can't go to the gym. You are liberating yourself from the idea that you need alcohol to do well in life. You are liberating yourself from the idea that you need that cigarette. It's very important. You're not giving anything up. You're not sacrificing anything, because when you think that way, in truth, what you're sacrificing is yourself, because it doesn't align with you. And when you speak to yourself that way, when things get hard, because they're going to get hard, mentally, you're going to convince yourself that you can go back to that because you gave it up, but it doesn't mean you can't go back to it. So understand that if you are embarrassed about something, or something doesn't align with you, and you want to level up, and you want to change your life, and you want to live a different life, you have to stop talking to yourself as if you are not in control, because you are. You are freeing yourself from the control that the alcohol has on you, the sleepless nights. All of these things matter. Don't tell yourself that, you know what, I'm just a bad sleeper, or I just need a drink every night, or you know what, I only smoke because, you know what, at least I'm not smoking a lot. All of these things are keeping their control on you. It also applies to people. So when you are giving up caring about what people think about you, or what your aunt says about you, or what your mom says about you, you are still giving power to the fact that they control your story. Liberate yourself from that. They're not thinking about you. And when you point the finger at who it is that you think is holding you back, you are pointing the finger at who has power over you. And it might be a person. It might be the alcohol. It might be the fact that you feel angry about who you are. All of these things have no power over you. How do you build confidence? By having undeniable proof stacked behind you that shows that you do what you say you're going to do. And that might look like waking up in the morning on time, going to work, going to the gym, doing partial workouts, partially logging your meals. Those are all wins because tomorrow you can stack on those and you can go to the gym and maybe do your full workout. Maybe you actually buy that Fitbit that you've been wanting to buy because you know that you need to track your progress. Maybe you reach out to me and you ask me like, Coach, how do I do this? Stacking wins is all about having all of this proof, all of this evidence that you said you were going to join the program and you did. You said you were going to post a video and you did. You said you were going to go to the gym and you did. You said you were going to get a gym membership and you did. This is all proof. This is all evidence. You cannot say that you are not the type of person to do this if you're doing it. So the moment that you go to the gym, you can't say that you don't go to the gym. The moment that you do a workout, a full workout, you can't say that you're uncomfortable in the gym because you push past that comfort enough for you to be able to actually do the gym workout. All of the little tendencies in your life that are holding you behind, you need to liberate yourself from them. If you keep telling yourself like all these things that I have, they're just situations in my life and I have no control over that, you do. Because if you can take that little effort, if you can start wearing that Fitbit even when you go to sleep at night, even though that's not something that you normally do, the moment that you do it, you can say that you've done it. You can't say that that's not something you can do. And it's not going to be easy. It's hard. But don't you understand? I know you do. It's worth it. There's power in choice because the choice is yours. If it wasn't, it wouldn't be yours. We would take away how much power we have because we give control to the alcohol, to the weed, to the cigarettes, to the sleepless nights, to the binge eating. We have to remember that the choice is ours. At the end of the day, you're not here because you don't love yourself. You're not here because you don't love your body. You are here because you love your body so much that you're willing to do something about it. You're here because you know you want change. You're here because you're fed up with who you've been and you know that there is a brand new you just waiting on the other side, waiting to be liberated. Liberate that person. Liberate new Melinda. Liberate new Jenny, new Victoria, new Savannah. Liberate the new you. Because at the end of the day, we have no idea what's possible ahead of us if we don't actually venture to look out for it. If we don't open the doors to actually liberate ourselves from what's holding us back. You're not giving anything up. You're not sacrificing anything. You are letting go of it, and it is no longer going to have a hold on you. I had a very great podcast, and we talked a lot about negative tendencies. And everything that you say is true. So if you say that you suffer from this and you suffer from that and you have no control over it, then it's true. But if you say that you handle this and this is something that's in your life, but you are doing this to mitigate it, and you're working on this and you have these plans and you put these systems in place, that is who you are. That is your truth. Just because you have a condition or just because you have an experience in your past, it doesn't define you. There are ways. And when it gets hard, because it's going to get hard, the pain of staying the same needs to outweigh the pain that it's going to take you to change. Because the magic that you're looking for, the thing that you want to be, that motivation, that discipline inside you, the magic that you keep looking for, it's all in the work that you're avoiding. That meal prep, that workout, that waking up early, that going to bed on time, showing up to the coaching calls, doing your check-ins. I promise you, if you do the work will start to show itself over and over and over, and it will compound, because the same way that losses stack up and you start to feel defeated, wins Wins stack up just the same, and you start to feel in power. So give yourself your power back. Liberate yourself from all of the vices and all of the things that you know are holding you back. Let go of them. They don't control you. They don't have power over you. To create something new that you've never had before, you need to do things a little bit differently. Because I want better for all of you. I want you all to feel liberated. I appreciate all you guys. Stay freaking savage. Be unrealistic. Be a fighter jet. Do not be a hot air balloon. Be delusionally optimistic because you can achieve anything you want in this world.